The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean,
Eto'o gets chance! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Looks a good ball through.
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vinicius Junior.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Kane.
Vinicius Junior.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Now it's Darwin. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Neymar! First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Conte. That has been cut short. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Half an hour played now. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. Barcelona finding their passes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Kane. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. McAllister.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. Nunez. Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. McAllister. No, that's been intercepted. Tonali. Now Van de Ven. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Walker did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 7, Bellingham. Number 20, Johan Cruyff.
De Jong is the team's great visionary. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been...
Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to pass it through. Bastoni. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zanetti. And it's McAllister. Short changes him with that pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series. And the shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This has become one superb game of football.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 3 minutes added
Sports
time.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Darwin. That's the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
England against
These high,
Arsenal.
steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So it's away we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Well, played right into his path. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kukçu. And it's Conte. Quality ball. No, it's come to nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're quick to get it back. Has a look and place it forward. Look at the space. There's the shot! Superb from Vinicius Junior! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time.
The goal scorer
It was
for
a
Arsenal
great finish. He
after
put it away with
22
great poise,
minutes is
dead-eye accuracy.
number
That's
23,
expertly finished, and he's done that so
Junior.
often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes, this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Koundé wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through, so back it comes. Flings in across. Raul. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koundé. Baresi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. Raul. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Costa Curta gets it clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ball takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is,
he's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution.
He's having a good look here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Adriano! Lacking in accuracy. And this ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta.
The attendance for this match
England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He can run onto that. He's away! He's one-on-one, surely! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shot could be on. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a... And the finish! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, it's come loose. Backward it goes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. It's not an especially good pass, that. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 3
Kukçu
minutes
is
added time.
always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Lampard. Koundé getting this one clear. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
With the owner of a blue
Your
car
reflections then,
parked
Jim?
outside the
Well, the
stadium
look on the
gate,
manager's
kindly
face
remove
says it
as
all.
is about
He
to be
knows
towed
he
away.
set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did with...
It's Van Basten! Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff. Look at the... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes short and sharp. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Quarter of an hour played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Marmoush. And this is Van Basten. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Adams gets good distance on it.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
"30 minutes gone. Pass is just off target. And smartly reclaimed. Conte. And here's Nunez. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And this is Van Basten. Marmoush shoots! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mateus.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mateus. Quality ball. He's played it back. Marmoush! Fantastic from Marmoush! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Charleston battery certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. Oh, important interception. And he's forced to go back. Not the most accurate pass. Kökçü. Now it's Eto'o. Tchouaméni. Now De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kökçü. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Eto'o. Over to the left. Played back in. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Aït-Nouri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball swung in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Olise, Batistuta, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Kökçü. Good read, needed to be. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And he's picked out the run. Now can he find... Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Valverde gets it clear. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that has been cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Quick reminder today, please have
so we reach the halfway point.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Tries to pass it through. And he's had a hit! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Arsenal still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Short changes him with that pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Spread it left. He's got away, and the cross comes in. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Rodri spots it and intercepts.
The attendance for this
Your
match was
impression so far, Jim?
60,332.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Eto'o. Aït-Nouri. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in a great position here. Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vinicius Junior. Number 10.
And he's there to clear it.
Coming on the field.
Arsenal
Number
are
5.
looking to go forward
Number
now.
14. Kvaratskhelia.
Nicely
Number
intercepted.
20, Johan Cruyff.
Into the last
Substitution
quarter of
in
an hour.
progress.
Out to the right, back into the middle. Played out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's made its way. Matheus Cunha! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Matheus Cunha really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
So, third corner of the game. Goes for a shot! And that was very necessary. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Aït-Nouri. Rijkaard. Aït-Nouri. Tries to play it through. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get a chance! Kukçu. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
4 added minutes on the board. Lovely pass. And the shot! He scored! Deep into injury time! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bastoni, Lampard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's on his way! Now can he find a finish? Maldini gets good distance on it. And smartly reclaimed. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Robertson.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Caceres. It's just beyond his reach. Conte. And he's picked out the run. That is lovely. Saliba with the clearance. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Mateus. Caceres. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Neymar. Baresi attempts a clearance. Eto'o. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Played into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And it's Rodri. And this is Nakata. Baresi with a fine tackle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar. He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
This is a
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Coming on to
So
replace
off we
him
go
is
once more.
Number 23.
Arsenal
Vinicius
clearly.
Junior.
He's got tall.
Substitution.
He will be livid with himself. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eto'o. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Caceres spots it and
The
intercepts.
attendance for this match was 60,332.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball, nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23, Vinicius Junior. Number 10, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 5,
Mateus,
number 20,
looking for options for movement. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back in.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break.